It was almost like a light switch. At some point in time, people quit vacationing here, and the locals had this area to themselves. And we joke now that we can't feel that light switch turn on and off anymore.
Even if it's just, less than 3 miles of trail, or a 7,500 square foot natural surface pump track. It's like there's always something going on, and I think the community sees that. And there's never been that lull of something not happening out here. I'm Traci Berry. I'm the Northwoods Trails Coordinator for Visit Hot Springs, and we're here in Hot Springs, Arkansas at the Waterworks Trailhead. We started out with 15.7 miles of trail on city property. And with that, when we first opened, we had connector trails that connected our trail system to the Cedar Glades Park trail system, which is in the county.
Probably 5 years ago, Steve Harrison called me and asked me if we could use more trails. And of course I said yes, because I'm a trail user as well. The Walton Foundation talking about coming to town, or Steve was going to have them come to town, see what we could develop. That's when I guess the Northwoods Trail System started to happen.
We're just less than 10 minutes from downtown Hot Springs, less than 3 miles. But then you come out here and we have 31.5 miles of trail.
Our park's a little bit unique in the area because of it being stacked loops. So if you're getting into it, you can come out here and really just bite off a small circle and kind of ride some green trail and not worry about running across some black feature, 10, 15 miles from the trailhead where you might not be ready for that.
Having the paid maintenance, Traci and Jake, and the support from the city and Visit Hot Springs, when you consider all of that together, that really is a very healthy, successful model for a trail system.
And especially the ethics. It's been built, but then we've relied on volunteers to keep those trail systems up. Usually
we have a monthly work day out here. I'll try to get some of the brunt of the work taken care of, things like machinery work or sawyer work, taken care of before the crowd gets here. And a lot of times I'll just grab a rake and a few McLeods, and we'll go out there and do things like clean drains, shape berms. We are a rocky area, which works for and against us. So we do a lot of rock plucking and different things like that, and filling those holes as we go.
We're in a pretty unique position because there's just not many people that are paid to do what we do.
The next phase will be really fun because I think having people be able to have that more backcountry feel will be a really new experience here, where a lot of the trails right now feel pretty front country because we have had the stacked loops, and now we're going for that outer loop.
We are always drawing people into this town, whether it be cycling or the horse races or our national park or thermal waters or lake life in the summer. Having this here has really drawn a different demographic and user group to this area that we weren't getting quite as much of beforehand.
Seeing what it's doing in our community, the growth that we're seeing, and more riders and just here in Hot Springs, that to me is just why I feel like this is important and what energizes me to keep it going and keep pushing for what our vision is.